Kwa majina naitwa Milka volunteer katika shirika la Msalaba Mwekundu katika kaunti 004. Mimi nimejitolea kama Milka kugawa sanitary pads kwa mtoto wa kike ambaye hajiwezi. Na sana malengo yangu nimelenga katika mashinani ambao kuna watoto ambao mpaka saa hizi wanatumia mattresses ama nguo za kuzeeka kama kisomo.
Nashukuru siku ya leo kutembelewa na shirika la Msalaba Mwekundu na Youth for Change County ya Tana River kwa kutuletea visodo hivi hapa mnavyoviona.
Tunawaomba madada zetu, ndugu zetu, mashirika ambayo si ya kiserikali waje watusupport ili tuweze kuinuka na kuweza kufikia madada wengi zaidi ya wale ambao tunafikia kwa sasa.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another show on Sauti Yangu. It's a dialogue series for created for women leaders to share their stories and motivations behind the work that they do. This is all fueled by a love for social self-expression. Today being World Menstrual Hygiene Day, I'm so glad that we are joined by a very, very powerful panelist that will take us through this session. And my name is Sarah Tambo, your moderator for today. My co-moderator is Imelda Miere. Kindly say hi to everyone, Imelda.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Imelda Miere, and we are so excited to have this conversation today. We'd love to hear your comments, so keep on engaging us and asking those questions so that we'd answer them. Thank you.
All right. We can start with a fact opening where I found out that approximately 200 million women are on their period on any day around the world. You can imagine that amount of number. Now, I would like to introduce our panelists today, Miss Milka Hadida. Kindly introduce yourself and give us a brief of what you do.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Milka Hadida from Tana River County, born in Tana River, raised in Tana River. My work is to distribute sanitary pads to poor girls, the girls who cannot afford, because in Tana River County, you can find many girls who cannot afford to buy sanitary pads. So I started this drive since 2016. Now I think it's 6 to 7 years, driving a bicycle to distribute sanitary pads to those girls.
That's amazing. And I came across an article where I saw that you won the Florence Nightingale Award. Tell us about this award.
Yes.
And is this your first award?
Nightingale is my first award. It's my first award since I joined Kenya Red Cross, and it's my first award since thank you, since I started this journey of distributing sanitary pads. Florence Nightingale's award is a medal which is given every year. So the year of 2021, there was in 18 countries across the world. So in Africa, they chose only Kenya, and I'm the one who represented Kenya all over the world. So Nightingale, it's an award that is being given in 12 May every year. That is the birthday of Florence Nightingale, the first nurse to the founder of First Nursing Foundation. So he died in 1820, Florence Nightingale. So every year they remember that nurse who is called Florence Nightingale.
Imelda?
So, Milka, so what has been the driving
Yes.
force? What made you start this journey? So just kindly explain to us why you started this journey. What was the drive behind it? What motivates you? What gives you the strength to
What
just continue doing what you're doing?
Why I started this journey is because I myself I passed through period poverty and period shame since when I was schooling. Because the guardian I was staying with, I have only one parent, my dad. So 22 years I've lived without a mom. So the guardian I was staying with her, she didn't care about when I was starting to get a period. So I was just using my own clothes, which are old, in secondary school, in primary school, as a pad. So this brings me, and this makes me to start this journey because in Tana River County, until now, these girls still use rugs or mattresses, the sponge that is in the mattress as a pad. In Tana River County, up to now, there is those girls who wear one pad from morning to evening, only one pad. Not a pad in Tana River, even a pant. You can meet a form 3 years old girl has only one pant. She washed that one pant, she can wear it and wear a pad. Can you imagine a pant with with water and a pad? How do you feel? This is what makes me to go with this journey. And I'll never get tired about it. Just to make sure every girl in Tana River County be in school and be in class. Yes.
So, Milka, in your
Yes.
work, just distributing sanitary napkins to the vulnerable girls in Tana River. So, what would you say?
Yes.
What have you seen as the health effects of just girls missing out on the period products? So, these are the sanitary napkins. Anything? What has been the effect of girls just lacking these products?
First, I can say is poverty. Poverty makes these girls to go to school without sanitary pads, because many people in many families in Tana River County, they just work in the shamba. You can meet someone as just work in the shamba with and given only 100 shillings. Can that dad or mom, can she or he buy a food or buy a sanitary pads? Let's say this, in school, they are given only one packet or two packets. Those girls, they can use one packet to school and the other packet remaining back when she go back at home. The sisters, the mother is waiting for that one packet of sanitary pad. That's how you will see many girls in Tana River County, they are not in school, they are not in class because of sanitary pads. And sanitary pads in Tana River County is 100 shillings. There's no cheaper one. The cheaper one, they are not good. The best one is always 100 shillings. The father and the mother, they work to the shamba and they were given only 100 shillings. Can she or he buy the sanitary pad or buy the food?
Good.
Yes.
All right. And when someone is to understand the importance of World Menstrual Health, someone comes across the term menarche. Would you define the term menarche and its effects to the health of a young girl or woman?
For my knowledge, menarche is the first period in adolescence girl. That's the first one that starts. And when you can say the effect, that is a transition to a womanhood. A girl can become a mother, for my knowledge. Yeah. But
True.
even you can help me for that, I'll be thankful.
Yes. The other effects can be endometriosis and all the other illnesses that come along with starting the periods. And the pain that is accompanied by the periods adds onto the price of the sanitary towels needed during this period. So apart from the need of a sanitary product, the cost of controlling the pain and all these other factors just make it so hard for girls to access or even maintain menstrual hygiene during this period.
Thank you.
What would you say is the common way in which girls learn about menarche or menstruation, especially in Tana River County?
Menarche in Tana River County. Menarche in Tana River County, what I can say that many girls in Tana River County, they can be taught in school or maybe their parents at home. Or did I
Okay.
answer the wrong way?
And according to your work and the experience you've had so far, who do you feel is the best person to educate a girl on such matters? And are such people empowered to educate the girl?
For me, I can say is the first people to talk these girls is parents, because these girls are staying at home. Maybe we say this girl stays at home and the first period starts at home. So this parent, the parent, or let's say the guardian, a female, she have to be very close to the girl so that he can help the girl and taught her about the first or starting for the period when she's starting these periods. So for me, my knowledge, I can say that the parent is the first one, and the teachers when they are in boarding schools. But the first one is the parents at home, then the teachers.
Right.
So
Imelda?
Milka, what you're trying to get is you're trying to advocate for comprehensive sexuality education to be taught in school, age appropriate comprehensive sexuality education.
Yes,
Because one thing
if there
that
is
is coming out is sorry, because
I
one
can't
thing that is
yes.
coming out is teachers are not allowed to teach comprehensive sexuality education because there's no curriculum, right? So are you trying to just advocate for comprehensive sexuality education to be included in the school curriculum?
Yes, because many girls, they go through stress because maybe let's say they're in a boarding school and they have started periods. Who's there to help these girls? Oh, how can they know that I've already in a period, I've already getting period, or I'm in this situation? Where can I do? What can I do? Oh, the government, they could pass this, that this could reproductive lesson can be taught in school, so that they can help these girls, because many girls in Tana River County, they are going this depression because of that. No one is school. Many schools here are boarding schools.
So Milka,
Yes.
there are different types of menstrual products. So in
Yes.
Tana River, which one can easily be accessed in that? What are the different products that can be easily accessed in Tana River? These are the products like
In
that
Tana,
girls can
in
use.
Tana River, in Tana River County, only pads like Always, Flora, Rosie, those ones. But reusable, not there. Disposal pad. The only disposal pad is in Tana River County. Disposal pad.
So
But reusable,
what?
yes,
So
pardon?
one thing that is coming out is these other products like the tampons, the Ruby cups, the period pants. They're not there.
They are not there tampons, they are not menstrual cup, there is no here in Tana River County.
Wow, that is a
If you
sad
can
story. I
get,
think
if you can get,
more needs to be done.
if you can get, yes, if you can get reusable pads in Tana River County, that can help. Because let's say the pastoralist girls, they use their deras, the road deras like a pad, and they wash it. But if they bring the reusable pads, it will be easy for them. They cannot use the deras again. They can use the reusable pads. When they finish, they can wash it and use it again.
And with the sanitary towels that you deliver or donate to the girls, where and how do you get support to conduct such a drive?
I get these sanitary pads from my friends, my close friends, my family, my relatives. And well-wishers who see that Milka, she's doing a good job, let me help. 1 box, 2 boxes, that way. And it is not easy. You cannot get it every month. I use my only cash. When I get an activity, when I got paid, I can buy the 1 box, because 1 box here is 2,500. Yes, so I use my own cash. Well-wishers, relatives, or friends, my close friends, who see what I do is good.
That is very, very inspiring. And kindly, before the end of the show,
Or sometimes,
yes.
sometimes I even go to the shops and borrow the one of the shops. Can you help me with 2 packets? Can you help with, like, a day I can collect 10 to 20 packets, because I go every door of a shop to collect. Give me 3 packets that way. That's what I do. But I cycle with my bicycle to get those sanitary pads. It's not easy, because where I stay and the town is very far.
And from your collecting of the sanitary products, how many girls are you able to cater to, and how many are left out?
When I say how many I catered, since I like 2020 up to now, I have given 13,800 girls. That is 3 sub-counties. We have only 3 sub-counties in Tana River County. That is Tana Delta, Galole, and Tana North. So 13,800 per 3 sub-counties. Sometimes I don't have a car to go to Tana Delta. I don't have a car to go to Tana North. I have to borrow a car so I can reach those girls, because many girls need. And today, like today, World Menstrual Hygiene Day, I was only targeting 250 girls. But the girls who came there, I was even shocked. I get 700 girls. I was targeting 250, and today they came 700. You can imagine that. You go only there for only 250 girls, targeting 250. But the nearby villages, when they heard that I'm there today, they came. Many girls, 700. So that makes me, my friends, they went quickly to the shops to buy sanitary pads, so that when those girls, you cannot go out without giving them. They are surrounding you. What are you going to do? I'm the only person. No one is funding me. No one is supporting me. But I'm okay, because this is the work I want to volunteer. Every girl in Tana River County to be in school and to be in class. Yes, that is my dream, that I'll end period poverty and period shame in Tana River County.
Amen. I love that dream, and I'm really behind it. I can feel the passion through your words, and as a member of Sauti Yangu, this is a drive that I'm sure if all of us are well informed about, we'll be glad to help in enabling you to reach more girls. So kindly, before the show ends, leave your contacts and how we can be able to assist you. I'll give you an opportunity
Okay,
at the end of the show for you to share that with us.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And the interesting thing that I found online as well is that Scotland was the first country last year to offer sanitary products for free. That is one country in the whole world. Hopefully, over time, we'll speak of more countries. And in terms of the importance during this period, it's a very sensitive period for a lady. What is the importance of water and sanitation hygiene, especially during menstruation?
Water and sanitation and hygiene. Let's say, when you say about water, sanitation, and hygiene, we can say these girls in school, they can get those periods, and after that, they have to be clean. In fact, the vagina has to be clean. The vagina, because
Yes.
if she cannot be clean to the vagina, she can bring the bacteria. Those bacteria will affect the girl. So those girls have to. First, cleanness is the first thing. And when they use the sanitary pad, they have to throw it away or to take somewhere where there's no one can find it. Yes.
And are there such stations for them to dispose of the used sanitary towels?
In Tana River County, they only throw it away.
Okay.
Because there's toilets in Tana River County. There's not many toilets in Tana River. You can find a school where there's only one toilet. That toilet, the teachers use that toilet. The boy child use that toilet. The girl child use the same toilet. The cookers in the school use the same toilet. Yes.
Wow. And what stigma needs to be addressed when it comes to menstruation?
Sometimes the biggest stigma is to be loved at school when you start the period. Maybe you have started the period and you don't know about the period. The boy child or the girl child in that school, they start laughing. Oh, she has already been raped. Oh, she has already has a sex. Those things makes a girl to be in depression or stress. So many things is being loved at school.
Okay. And
missing schools, not being in class.
And the number of girls that you have interacted with who have, what's the experience, especially during that time, and their accessibility to the products or the impact in school, in their school attendance? Hello, Milka?
Like let's say I went to a school, I think it was 2 weeks ago. When I reached there, I only found 8 girls in that school. When I reached there, 8 in one school. So when I was asking about the whereabouts the reports, school, it was they were doing some exams. So you found this girl has not. She has started periods. She don't have a sanitary pad. So the best way is to go back at home until the 7 days of being in period to finish. You can imagine that girl in Tana River County.
Yeah. And in terms of the policies set by the Kenyan government, what would you say are the best policies that have been set so far?
What I can say is that policy is available, but implementation of that policy is a big problem. For me, that is what I know.
Implementation is, what are the barriers to the implementation, especially in Tana River, from what you've experienced?
If you are not involved in that policy, how would you know that there is a policy of? I'm not involved. In Tana River County, they have that. That is Milka. No, don't. This policy, everyone has to be included. Yes. So in Tana River County, I can tell that is a big problem. I don't know in other counties, but in Tana River County, you are not included in that just to know what's the policy. So the policy is available, but it's the implementation. In account level is a big problem, yes.
And when it comes to, yes, sorry.
There is poor in, I don't know what to say, but what I want to say in Tana River County, we only need, if we can get in every school like 2 or 3 latrines, I'll be very happy about it. And water in schools, because
latrines.
3 in one school, if we can get 3 or 2 toilets. Even water in school, you can go to another school, a certain school, there is no water in school. This girl is already in periods. There's no water in school. So in Tana River County, I wish everyone would visit Tana River County in schools, those schools in Tana River County. or the government, national government to visit in Tana River County schools. Poor latrines. There's no latrines in Tana River County. Many schools in Tana River. So she's already in the period. She don't know where to dispose of the pad. So the girl will find in her bag there is a pad already used on the pockets of her skirt.
Okay.
A pad which has already been used. Yes.
And the government also placed guidance counselors at schools. Do you feel that these guidance and counselors are well equipped to take the girls through menstruation, to understand what is happening to their bodies and how best they can take care of themselves during this period?
If really those people are in those schools, why girls are being in depression and stress? If those people are in school, I've never seen them in school. If there is those people in that school, yes, because you can find a girl, like when I'm driving a bicycle, you will find many girls sitting on the tree. You can ask them, what's the problem? I'm already on the periods. So why are you sitting there? I don't know. There's no one who I can explain the problem I have. So if there are those people in the schools, I've never seen them in Tana River County. That's why I always go there, visit those girls in school. I can talk to them, can tell them how it's important of pad, because the last school I visited 2 weeks ago, that was only school of pastoralists. They have never seen a pad.
Okay.
That was the first time seeing the pad. So it was a big challenge for me to tell them this being used this way, this is you can put that way. So that's a big challenge, because sometimes you don't have a car to reach there, and you are supposed to go there because those girls they need you. How can I reach there? So it's a big challenge, and I'm alone in Tana River County. No one is ready to volunteer.
Okay.
Yes, volunteering is not a big job. It's not a small job.
Yeah.
Milka,
yes.
In different
yes,
counties,
Imelda.
like in different counties, like I come from Kisumu County, so the national government is trying to help girls through girls in public schools. This is both primary and secondary school, through the office of the women rep. So through the office of the women rep, at some point they are given sanitary napkins in schools. Is this not happening in Tana River at all?
Imelda, if you have a good women rep in your county, thank God. Just thank God and say thank you, God. If you have a good women rep, this women rep, there's this I don't know, it's called ngaf. Every year they have that package of a girl child. Why Milka Dida going in every school distributing sanitary pads if she's there? So that is a big challenge in Tana River County. Those things are even in school. These pads are there in school. Why giving a child, a girl child, one packet of sanitary pad? Why? Give these girls 3 packets, 2 packets, 4 packets, because of these things come sometimes people get early periods, sometimes others have heavy flow. Why giving her one sanitary pad, 1 packet of sanitary pad? So in Tana River County there is a lot of challenges. So you have to fight those challenges. So that's why I'm fighting about to end period poverty and period shame in my own country. Because I've seen there is not anyone who is there to fight for those girls. I'm the only one fighting for those girls.
What is coming out clearly is we need to work on more policies. If possible, we need to engage more stakeholders. And then another thing that is coming out is more organizations should come and help you out, because definitely.
And let me tell you, Imelda.
Okay.
I've never gone to any training, any workshop about helping these girls. I just use my only small knowledge or my little knowledge I have. Because let me tell you the truth, I'm a dropout from 2. Wow. So I'm using the little knowledge I have, the little one. I've never gone to any training, any workshop, any seminar to go and learn more and get more skills. No. I'm just using my own knowledge to help these girls. The small I have, I can use. The small I don't have, I just say that I don't have, or I'll tell them, I know this one I don't know. So I'll find someone or my friend who knows to help them if I don't know. But if I can get more skills, go to many workshops, many trainings, I'll be very far. These girls can never get any problem about period shame or period poverty. Yes. So the only thing I can tell to the non-governmental organization, if they can help me to go in to get more knowledge, more workshops, more trainings, I'll really appreciate, because I've never gone to any workshops or any trainings or invited to any trainings or workshops. I just use my little knowledge I have for Form 2.
So as
Yes.
Sarah said, I think we need to give you an opportunity before we leave the show to just
Yes.
share your details on how different organizations and individuals will reach you and just help out. Because
Okay,
more
thank
needs to
you.
be done, and you need more people to hold your hand. This is not a journey that a
Yes.
single person can do. This needs more people need to just help you out and support you. This is you're doing
Because
an amazing job.
I ride a bicycle morning, like I wake up at 5. I make sure I cook tea for my kid, because I have a kid. I have kids, 2 kids. I make sure they are good. At 5:30, I have to take my bicycle and make sure that bicycle has it is okay. So I'll like 3 boxes to 5 boxes. That is 30 kilometers to one village. And I'll make sure from 5:30 to 9:30, 4 villages, 50 girls in every village, if I have many sanitary pads. And I make sure I'll make sure I have 2 boxes at my home, at my house. 2 boxes. That is a must. I have to take my own cash and have to, because these girls around, there's these girls who are dropouts. They don't go to school. So they always come to my house every month. So I have to have 2 boxes every month in my house. When they close school, they will come straight to my door. Madam Milka, can I get 1 box? Can I get 1 packet of, because I don't have. I'm coming back from school and I don't have. So I have to make sure. Sometimes I cry because I've met a Form 3-year-old girl. Between her legs, she has some wounds because of pad under one panty. You can wash it, or sometimes it has some little water on that panty. You wear that panty and at the same time you wear the pad. I wish you people can visit Tanariva one day and take you to those girls. Big girls, beautifuls, but they have a lot of stress because they cannot get this little thing. For me, I can say it's little things, but to them it's a big thing. You cannot afford a sanitary pad. Others use sponge for mattress. Imagine that, a girl, sponge of mattress and go to school. You use 1 pad from morning to evening. 1 pad. Imagine that girl stays in class. How can she be comfortable at class and concentrate? No. To me, I can say no. Whatever I pass, I'll never let anyone to pass that through. 22 years I've passed without not accessing sanitary pad. I just use my own clothes, the old ones. So I wish all the NGOs, if there's well wishers out there, can hear my voice. So to help me, I'm in Tanariva County. Please, if you have well wishers, please just help me to go on with this journey. Sometimes I just cry and say I'll never go on with this journey because it's very tough. You stay for almost 1 month, you don't access sanitary pad. The people giving you every day, they are tired with you because every day you need sanitary pad. They are tired with you. Where can I go? I have to take my little cash I've kept for my kids to buy sanitary pad, and I have to, because those girls, they're outside on your door. They have seated there. They need sanitary pad, so I have to go quickly on the shop and buy a sanitary pad. So for me, I can say I'm tired, but I'm volunteering. If I can get someone who can hold my hand, I'll be very appreciated, and God will bless you. Thank you.
You said that a box is 2,500. How many sanitary towels are inside so that someone can know how many lives they're touching?
Ningoja kidogo niko kwa nini. For me, in Tana River account, there's a place I buy one packet as a wholesale 50 shillings. So when I buy, the one box contains 48. That box is 2,400 at 50-50. One box contains 48. Those are 48 girls.
I'd like to recognize the presence of Mandela Washington Fellowship for Young African Leaders, the Kenyan chapter. They've joined the show, as well as Sauti Kenya is saying that these are the kind of voices we need to amplify. So I believe, Milka, that you're at the right place, and trust me, I don't think things will be the same after airing this show, this episode.
Thank you. I'll much appreciated.
And now, when you interact with the girls, do they understand the importance of nutrition, or where is their focus, especially at this time?
There is someone behind you talking a lot. I can't hear you what you are saying. I don't know. Can you pardon me again the question?
All right. When you're interacting with the ladies, I believe their core issue is the lack of the sanitary towels. Do they also get to understand the importance of nutrition, especially during this period, because you're losing blood? So this also can lead to anemia, especially if you overbleed. Do they even understand that there's normal bleeding and abnormal bleeding?
Like for me, the girls I've met them, because sometimes I don't go alone. I go with our nutritions. So what she always tell them, when you see you are losing a lot of overflow, you can eat some greens like spinach or a liver, and you make sure you drink 8 glasses a day. You drink 8 glasses a day. That's many girls there's a place called Garsen North. That is I remember in only 1 month I make sure it's Garsen North. There is 4 locations. I make sure in 1 month all ward I was giving them sanitary pads. And let me tell you one thing: those girls in class 8 and 4 they passed the exams, because I went through one school called Gardeni Secondary School. I met a girl who was overflowing. When she's in period, she bleed a lot. So I asked, what can I go to do? What can I help this girl? So the nutritionist, they ask us to make sure that she gets spinach or eat liver or drink 8 glasses a day. And today when I visited the girl, she's okay and much fine. So if you teach them the importance of nutrition, it helps them. But if you don't teach them that when you overflow, you do this. If you don't tell them, they don't know anything. So to me, when you are helping this girl, the little knowledge you have to help them. Because I remember on my days, on the way I am right now, if I get overflow, I drink many water and I eat spinach and I eat liver. So this girl need to be taught, whether in school, whether at home, anyway. If you have that time to taught them, just taught them about the importance of that menstrual nutrition.
Sarah and Milka, I think what we can gather from this is that a lot needs to be done in Tana River. A lot.
Yes,
so,
I wish you guys find a can visit Tana River County one day, only one day, or you come and stay 1 week. I can take you to those girls. You talk to them. You give them courage because many girls. Let me tell you that I make sure I didn't finish my schooling. I didn't reach Form 4. But 38 girls, I make sure they went back to school. 38.
Wow.
In Tana River County, you can find a 12 years girl. She's already having 2 kids, and she's a wife to a 65-year-old man. Let me tell you, a 12-year-old girl, whether she has one child or she's pregnant. Can you imagine a 12-year-old girl? A 65-year-old man is the husband. How do you feel? So 2020 to 2021, I make sure 38 dropped girls are in school right now, and 7 of them they finished Form 4 and they did good in school in the exam KCSE, and the rest ones they did the class 8 and they did very well.
That is very impressive.
And no one is paying me, and I've never asked anyone to pay me, because whatever I didn't get, I need other people to get it. Yes.
True.
Yes. Anything I didn't get in my life or in my schooling, I need other people or another girl there to get it. And I'll make sure every girl in Tana River County, she will be ambassador of menstrual hygiene. Yes.
That's very good.
Milka, that is awesome.
Yes.
So Milka, how do you deal with the different menstrual conditions that come? Let's say the cramping and all that. So how do you deal with that? So do you often get accompanied by a doctor just to explain it to them, or how do you just go about to that? Kindly explain it to us.
Anyway, I can't tell you about this because the doctors, many doctors in Tana River County, they don't like to volunteer. Volunteers, not everyone like to volunteer. Volunteer needs a big heart, volunteering something. So the doctor will ask you, you are taking me to Garsen North with what? With the car. Then after that, so she need or he need to be paid. Where can I get that money? So the little knowledge I have, or in Kenya Red Cross, I have a lady called Ipiritikos Gay. She's in health department. She will always help me about this, because when I go somewhere I don't know how I can help these girls about medical checkups or what, or she's pregnant, or I go with her. But doctors in Tana River County or nurses in Tana River County, they don't like to be volunteer. Volunteer work need people like me and you, a big heart, to pass through challenges, to suffer, but to make sure at the end of the day you have make it, or to make someone to smile out there. So it's me and you, not people working on the government. They need to be paid. You don't have money to pay them. So the campaign, I'll just keep quiet.
I'm glad to inform you that Youth Film Platform Africa has joined us and has also said that we would like to do a professional story of your work, the work that you do, and they have said that they would like to get in touch with you after this.
Thank you.
Yes, because I believe that story needs to be amplified, and once it's shared, trust me, I'm sure you will have all those issues that you're talking about sorted.
Like now, I'm telling you, I'm not at home. I live in Galole, that is another sub-county. And today the event was in Tana Delta, that is another sub-county.
Okay.
So I checked my time and I said that at 4 I'm needed with Sauti Kenya. So I told my colleagues to go somewhere and take me somewhere to relax up to 4, up to 5.
Yeah.
Then I can start the journey. That is 3 hours up to Galole.
Wow.
Yes. So I really appreciate Sauti Kenya. I've never gone to Form 4. I'm not a university. I'm not a college. But I want to thank you, Sauti Kenya, and God will bless you for I don't know what to say. I just appreciate, and God will bless you always.
Yes, and I pray even more blessings to you, because you've been doing these things
Amen.
without support and without like needing recognition from anyone.
Yes.
And that is something very plausible, and that is why I believe you are very right, the right candidate for the Florence Nightingale Award medal.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then
I'll be taking my medal on 25
mhm,
June in
June.
Nairobi, headquarter of Kenya Red Cross Society. I'll be taking
Wow.
my certificate and the medal.
Okay. And Rachel Jerry Wanaina, if there's room for guests, we'll be there to cheer you
Thank
on.
you. Okay, I wish you could be. You'll be coming there to the Kenya Red Cross Society
Uh-huh.
in Nairobi.
Yes, we have to celebrate our
Yes.
own, right?
Welcome,
Okay.
welcome and
Thank
celebrate
you.
Milka Dida from Tana River County,
Yes, yes,
who
yes,
is
yes, yes, yes.
who is a change maker to young girls in Tana River. And
Yes,
if I
yes.
can get a chance to be an ambassador of Kenya,
Mm,
I'll be very happy. I can reach everyone. If I can get those sanitary pads and make sure every girl is back at school, back in class, yes, I can do it.
yes, you can. I can feel it in your voice, and there's no doubt that you can be able to do it. And a question is, are there non-governmental organizations for women in Tana River County, and what do they say about the issue? Or have you approached them, or have they approached you to support?
My dear, I started this work in 2016.
Mm,
2016, there are a lot of NGOs,
mm-hmm.
but the only weakness in Tana River County NGOs,
Okay.
they'll check. Is that what is your name? Let me ask what's your name?
Okay.
What's
Sarah.
your name? You,
Sarah.
Sarah. Is that
Yeah.
Sarah and Milka? Let's join hands with Sarah. Leave back Milka. No, let's join hands with Milka.
Okay.
Leave back
Okay.
Sarah. So
Okay.
that is something that has led me to step down for these
Mm,
NGOs in Tana River County because they
mm,
choose who they can work with. They don't know that
mm.
has everyone has a
On
different.
strength. Yeah.
Yes, I have my. If they can ask me, Milka, where can you go? I can tell them I will be going to Tana Delta.
Yeah.
Sarah, I can work in Tana North. We at the end of the day, I bring my report, I bring my returns. Sarah, the same. We just mix those things and see. Oh, where
Yeah.
the problem is in Tana North. Let's all go in Tana North because Sarah's
Mm.
bring this one, Milka's bring this one. But they need Sarah to work in Tana Delta. They need the same Sarah to work in Tana North. They need the same Sarah
Okay.
to work in
Okay.
Galole.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
That's why you'll find Milka will be always behind. But the only thing, since I started this drive of sanitary pads, I
Mm-hmm.
believed in God. And when I wake up every day in the morning, I just thank God because I know
Mm.
God one day will make every girl I have reached or inspire in Tana River County will be a different person.
They will. They will.
Yes.
They
Me, I
will.
don't choose the NGOs. They don't choose me, but I don't care. The only thing I know
Mm.
is that there is only God,
Mm.
and whatever I'm doing, if God is appreciated, that's all. That's fine for me.
You're doing amazing.
Yes.
Let me just let you know
Thank
you're
you.
doing amazing, and we are proud of you.
Thank you.
And yes,
Thank
you're
you.
going places. Rachel
Amen.
Vanaina has joined, and she has a comment for you. She says that I think there are a lot of people who will be willing to support such good work.
Okay.
I believe that too. And she's
Thank you.
also called out to Peter Pop Landback to check out this story. So I believe by the end of this dialogue, trust
Mhm.
me, a lot will change. And
Thank you.
also keep in touch.
Okay.
Um, I have a last question. What gaps do you feel need to be addressed when it comes to menstruation, especially at the grassroots level?
Sensitizations. An adequate sensitization,
Mm,
menstruation for adolescents, girls.
mm,
Yes.
okay. And which is this one story that you'll never forget?
The story that I'll never forget.
Yes. The story that you like, if you remember it, it keeps you going. It keeps you wanting to deliver to more girls and reach more girls in Tana River.
One day, I was coming back from my work.
Mm-hmm.
When I reached to a my neighbor, I found a girl and her mom fighting. So I wanted to know why this girl, 13 years old, fighting with her mom.
Mm.
When I reached there, I found a girl and her mom fighting. And I asked the mom, what's the problem? Should I know the problem? And the mom told me, Milka, today I work. When I come back, I got only 200 shillings.
Okay.
200 shillings at my home. There is no unga, there is no anything, and I have to cook because this morning I have not eaten anything.
Mm.
And the girl, she's telling her mom, I will never sleep until I get sanitary pad today.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So the mom was very hungry, started beating the girl. The girl said, then the girl told the mom, I have to get sanitary pad. We will not sleep in this house until I get the sanitary pad. So that's something touched me. And I asked myself, I have to go on with this journey. This journey needs me. So I make sure the girl and the mother, and I told them, this fight has to end here. I told the girl, every month, even if I don't have money, I'll go to the shop and you will get sanitary pad. I make sure of that. And I'm telling you, I've always given this girl sanitary pads. Now she will be joining Form 1 on July. And I have already make sure I have 10 packets of sanitary pads. I've kept somewhere, a good place for her. Yes, even if I don't have, I will never get money. 10 packets for that girl, because this motivate me to go on and encourage me to go on with this job. These girls need me in Tana River County, and I'll make a change in Tana River County. Period poverty and period shame will end in Tana River County. Even if it will not end in 2022, 2020, but I know one day, if I'm alive, it will end.
It will.
Yes.
It will.
We will never use again drugs and mattresses, never in Tana River County, or leaves, because many couchettes use leaves as a sanitary pad up to now. So I'll make sure I end this, God willing, if I'm alive. Yes.
Okay. And then in terms of the sanitary towels, how many would you think would be enough for a month? In
If
terms
I'll
of
say, you know these girls, others get every floor. So for me, if I can get many sanitary pads, I'll make sure every girl has 2 or 3 pads at home for an emergency.
Okay.
Yes, 2 or 3 pads. I'll make sure if I can be an ambassador one day for sanitary pads or dignity kits, I'll make sure every girl in the one household has 3 packets or 2 packets for a month.
Yes. You also mentioned that there's a lack of the inner garments, right? They have to wash their panties every day during their menstruation.
Yes.
So is that a matter that needs to be addressed as well? And how much?
Sarah, let me ask you. Sarah, you have one panty. You are in a period. Yes, you are in school, a day school. You have to make sure that when you wear that one pad in the morning, you go back at home, change it. If you have another panty, you change it. Sarah, you have only one panty. I have 11 panties. You can imagine that. You have one panty, Sarah. You are in period. What should you do? So they washed that sanitary pad. They washed that panty. After 2 minutes, the bell at school is ringing. You have to run and take that panty again and wear it with water. In Kiswahili, we said mzizimo. Yes, and then you have a pad. Can you imagine a pad and a panty with water? Imagine that. Can you stay in class and concentrate with your school, with your that day? No, sir, you can't stay in class. I'm telling you, you can't stay in class.
Yeah, it's impossible.
And you'll never be comfortable. You'll not be comfortable. Even the teacher when teaches there, you'll see that it's nonsense because you are not comfortable. You are itching.
Yeah.
Yes. You cannot stay on that chair comfortable. So Sarah, take take that girl of Tana River County as you, Sarah. One panty, you are in a period. That period maybe ends 7 days. One panty on. So I will, like Sarah, you will say, so I'll never go to school until 7 days end because I have only panty. I have only one sanitary pad that one packet is already finished. I have a heavy flow. So Sarah, you have to stay at home for 7 days until you finish. At school, you have already don't have. When you go back, your others are in front. You are back. Yes, because your 7 days you are not in school. That is 1 week. The whole week. Yes. So Sarah, that's what's going on in Tana River County, and that's why me, Milka, want to do something for the girl of Tana River County to be in class and to be in school. Yes.
Right. And I have a question that's asking, how are you collaborating with the government?
The government is there, Sarah. I'm always to the government, county government every day.
Okay.
There's a Department of Gender. But my dear Sarah, I'm the one sometimes if they have an event. Milka, how many boxes do you have? Can you give us 2? That is county government of Tana River.
Okay.
There's Department of Gender. Milka, how many boxes do you have? Can we get 1? Can we get 2? Because tomorrow can they help me if they need help from me? Can they help me? No, Sarah. I've started this job 2016. Now it's 2021. They have never stand up and give me any box of sanitary pads and tell me, Milka, take this. The only thing they can do if there is an event, they are the ones who go there and distribute. If they have, they'll go and distribute. They are the ones to go and distribute. But they'll not call me, Milka, we have 4 boxes. How many boxes do you have? I'll tell them I have 2. Tomorrow we are going to an event. Can you come? Can you join us? That's how people work.
Yeah.
But they never call me. They don't communicate with me. Only Kenya Red Cross recognize me as Milka.
Okay.
And I really appreciate Kenya Red Cross Society. I really appreciate Dr. Asha, Secretary General of Kenya Red Cross Society, because when she will collect some sanitary pads there and she'll bring Tana River County. Last year she provided 6,000 sanitary pads for the girls last year. Yeah, and she told me, Milka, you are the one to deliver these sanitary pads. And I went and delivered them to 3 sub-counties. So that's how people work. But in county of Tana River, they don't engage me with anything.
Okay.
Even like today, it was Menstrual Hygiene Day, World.
Yeah.
They didn't call me, but I said I'll go in that event. And I went.
Okay.
Yes, I told the coordinator of Tana River County Red Cross, I have to reach on to that event. Yes, and I make sure I was there. And the target of 250, I make sure they came 700. And I make sure everyone got a package. Because that is 1 month, 1 girl, 1 pad.
Okay. And Rachel Wainaina has a question. Have you thought about a factory for reusable pads?
I thought if I can get in touch with AfriPads.
AfriPads, okay.
Yes. And Sarah, my phone battery is 3%. 3% my phone. You can.
Okay. Can you leave us
AfriPads? If I can get in touch with AfriPads, I can be so happy. Yes.
Okay. And now, before we are also at the end of the show, would you like to leave us with a parting shot, a word from Milka?
I would love to tell every volunteer who is volunteering to humanity, never give up. Make sure you are boot, you are ready to join there. In Kenya Red Cross, we say together we are unstoppable. So every volunteer there who is volunteering for community, never give up. God will always show you a way.
Yes.
The only thing I need from Sauti Kenya, I need you to hold my hand and we go together with this journey. Thank you and God bless you.
God bless you too. And if someone was to reach you, how would they reach you?
My number is I don't know where to write my number. If you can write down 0729
Mm-hmm.
0729
Yeah, 0729
70
70
57
57.
19 Milka Hadida.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Milka. It was a pleasure having you, and it was very insightful. I can feel the passion, and congratulations on your medal. You deserve it, and trust me, we are going to come and see what you do and support you as
Thank
well.
you, Sarah. Thank you, Sauti Kenya. May God bless you every day. Whatever you're doing to people like us, God will one day show you. There's a blessing for Sauti Kenya coming this year.
Amen.
A lot of blessing coming to Sauti
Amen.
Kenya, and I believe in
Amen.
that.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you missed the live, you can join us next time and
Asante.
or on our Facebook page.
Maana huku
And
ukiingia saizi
also,
maisha ni haya.
I hope you learned a lot. There's a lot we can do, and a little goes a long way. A sanitary pad is 50 Kenya shillings. She's left her contacts. You can reach out to her as well as inbox Sauti Kenya on Facebook to get the perfect way to support Milka Hadida. I would like to welcome our producer as we end the show. Rachel?